In the Ben 10 multiverse, there isn't just one Ben. There are dozens of them, each from a different timeline, a different world, or a completely different destiny. Some became heroes, some became legends, and some became nightmares. So today, let's jump across dimensions and figure out once and for all, who is the best version of Ben across the multiverse? Ben Prime, the original hero. Ben Prime, the one that started it all. He's from the Prime universe, the main timeline we follow through the classic series. Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and Omniverse. He found the Omnitrix purely by accident during that unforgettable summer road trip with Grandpa Max and Gwen. At first, his watch was the classic green Omnitrix, wild and unpredictable, half the time picking the wrong alien, half the time saving the day. But as the series evolved, so did his tech. In Alien Force, he used the recalibrated Omnitrix, a more refined version. Later in Ultimate Alien, he switched to the Ultimatrix, which allowed him to unlock evolved alien form. And by Omniverse, he returned with a redesigned Omnitrix 3.0, faster, smarter, and a lot flashier. What makes Ben Prime special isn't just his power, it's his growth. He started off as a loud, immature kid who thought being a hero was just about cool aliens. But by the end, he learned what it means to carry that power responsibly. Still, even with all the experience in the world, he still slams that Omnitrix like it owes him money. Haha, classic Ben. Evil Ben, the Dark Mirror. Now imagine if that same power went to Ben's head. That's Evil Ben, a version from an alternate dimension that appeared in Omniverse. Here, Ben didn't become a hero. He became obsessed with control. In this reality, Grandpa Max doesn't play a guiding role, like he's either dead or never existed. Without that moral anchor, Ben twisted the purpose of the Omnitrix. He saw it not as a tool to protect, but as a weapon to dominate. His doesn't fight aliens. He commands them. It's the ultimate example of what happens when power meets arrogance. Evil Ben isn't just another villain. He's the warning label attached to every version of the Omnitrix. Next up, let's jump forward in time, to the future where Ben has fully grown into a galactic legend, Ben 10,000. This version appears twice in the franchise, first in the original series and later in Omniverse, redesigned and far more powerful. In his timeline, Grandpa Max has passed away and Ben has spent decades protecting the galaxy. He's older, wiser, and dead serious. His Omnitrix, or rather his advanced Ultimatrix system, contains over 10,000 aliens. Yeah, you heard that right, 10,000. But here's the thing. Somewhere along the way, Ben 10,000 lost his spark. He's not the joking, reckless hero we know. He's efficient, calculated, almost robotic. He wins every battle. But the fun, the chaos, the heart, gone. Ben 10,000 is the hero you call when you want results, not when you want hope. Gwen 10, the smartest universe. Now let's twist things even further. What if Ben never found the Omnitrix? What if it attached to someone else? In one alternate timeline, it was Gwen who found the Omnitrix first. That's the world of Gwen 10, which appeared in Omniverse. In her universe, Grandpa Max is still alive and helps her during missions. Ben also exists. But here's the twist. He's just a regular kid. He never became a hero. He's living a normal life while Gwen saves the world. And honestly, she's amazing at it. She's disciplined, focused, and uses the Omnitrix like a scientist, not a brawler. Every alien is a tool in her strategy. But her universe feels colder, less adventurous. Without Ben's chaos, there's order, but no excitement. If she had been the main character, the series would have been more like a science documentary than an action show. Still, props to her. She's the only one who never broke the watch. Ben, 23, the rich hero, wannabe. And then we have Ben 23 from Universe 23. This guy lives in luxury, fame, money, fancy gadgets, and a golden Omnitrix that looks more like jewelry than alien tech. He's confident, loud, and kind of annoying. In his timeline, Grandpa Max has passed away. Ben 23 acts like being a hero is an influencer gig. He's got the looks, the fans, and zero sense of humility. When he met Ben Prime in Omniverse, it was painfully clear how immature he was. He's a reminder that without the right lessons, even the strongest watch can sit on the weakest wrist. Every Ben tells a different story. Evil Ben shows what happens when power corrupts. Ben 10,000 shows what happens when experience and responsibility take over the fun and impulsive side of heroism. Gwen 10 shows what happens when logic replaces instinct. And Ben 23 shows what happens when fame replaces purpose. But Ben Prime, he's the balance of all of them. He's reckless but brave. He makes mistakes, but learns. He isn't the strongest or smartest, but he's the one who never gives up. The only Ben who found the line between power and compassion. That's what makes him the real hero of the multiverse. So, what do you think? Which version of Ben do you believe deserves the crown? Drop your answer in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe.